Hello. Today we are going to talk about something we don't talk about often. Good news. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I hope you've enjoyed the sunshine. I saw a butterfly today. I saw a butterfly when I was parking, and it was flying above the buildings. So it was flying pretty high for a butterfly, and I wouldn't have seen it if I hadn't had been looking up for some reason. The sun was shining and the clouds, a little bit of clouds, and the sky was blue, and there was the butterfly. And it was so big, I wasn't sure it was a butterfly. When the sun caught the light of the butterfly, I could see that one, it was in fact a butterfly, and it was a monarch. And you could see the black parts of its wings and the orange parts and the contrast. It was just so beautiful. And the way it was flying, it was just gliding on a breeze that I couldn't feel because I wasn't as high as that butterfly. I've been seeing a lot of butterflies lately, and one thing I've noticed when I see them, I hardly ever see a butterfly with another butterfly. They're always, seems like they're alone, but they always fly in a way that's just uplifting. You know, like they're kind of dancing in the sky. And they always seem to fly with a determination, but so gracefully. And even still, when they fly, they flutter. So they don't fly completely straight, but they still get to where they're going. And they still do it in a beautiful way. And it's always so unexpected and a bit of a surprise. And when you see a butterfly, always. For me, it's a moment to just pause and just breathe. So, like today, I saw a news article, not a news article, but it was like a news story, and it was an interview. This lady started a transitional home for young girls that had, they were in the foster care system or transitioning into it. And it was like a transitional home, and it was set up for, as far as I could see, like a dozen girls could be there comfortably. But she took it to a whole, as if that by itself wasn't enough, because it definitely was more than some people ever even dream about doing. But she took it to a whole nother level, and she wanted it to be a luxury for them. And she wanted them to walk in and not feel like it was a foster home. Something so simple for a child to walk in somewhere and just feel like they're home. even if it's a temporary home, their home, and have that feeling. And then she did add that element of luxury, and she added a hair salon and vanities for them, and their bedrooms were made up so nice. It was so beautiful. And then I wish I would have kept the link, but back in June of this year, down in Florida, there was a child exploitation trafficking that was dismantled, and 60 children were rescued. 60. They rescued the children. I don't know how it didn't make national news coverage, because people need good news. People need this. In these bleak times where bad news is always at the forefront, we have to make an effort to find the good news every day, like literally typing into the search box good news and watching a good news story, even if it's just pet rescue. That makes a difference. Every little thing makes a difference. And it may at surface level seem minor, but subconsciously that does make a difference in our perspectives. We do have to remind ourselves of things. Many people may think looking for good news might be pointless or just a waste of time and not have a real effect. But I dare you to try it for a month and see what you think after that. Thank you for listening to my video. I really hope that it was impactful and positive and uplifting. And I hope you have a beautiful, productive day. I hope that you have time to smile today and be thankful. Thank you again.